10% is going to be no issue for these athletes, which I think is a very welcome thing for an open announcement for a lot of athletes with this gear.
Now we've watched some top level athletes do it. I'm going to try and show you some tips on what not to do. See you soon.
To my card, I know what it called.
So I hope you found that little bit of insight entertaining. Definitely take your shirt off for this workout. You want to make yourself as light as possible. You know, any excess weight you're going to carry up that wall walk and onto the box jump. So realistically, as far as I'm concerned, the shirt serves no purpose in this workout. One thing I wanted to mention is that of the three movements, the wall walk is my weakest. So I dictated my speed of the box jumps and the snatches to give myself enough recovery in between rounds of wall walks. So for what I did in my pacing is not going to work for everybody. Okay, it worked for me, and I felt like maybe I could have gone out a little bit harder, but overall not too bad. But you'll notice I go a lot slower in the snatches and the box jumps than I probably could. That is realistically to save myself for the wall walks. Now it is a 15-minute AMRAP. Just know that I'm going to be speeding up the time, so you're not going to have to worry about watching the whole 15 minutes. It would get quite boring, but just so you know that I'm not Superman, just doing my best. I really don't think, unless you're a top level athlete, that you need to push hard with these reps. Just keep a steady pace and you'll get a good result. If you watched the Facebook Live, Pat Vellner ended up overtaking Noah Olsen. Possibly a reason behind that was he didn't go out as hard. So just pace it at a pace that's moderate for you, that you can sustain for the whole 15 minutes. So with my goal being to make the wall walks as fresh as possible, I decided to split the dumbbell snatches up 6 and 6. This is just going to be able to give you a little bit extra rest on the shoulders. Decide before you even begin whether you're going to change hands on the way down with the dumbbell snatch, or let the dumbbell come to rest on the floor and change grip at the bottom. As I wasn't looking to push too hard through that movement, I changed hands on the bottom. Obviously, changing mid, dropping the dumbbell is going to be a lot faster, but you've got to ask yourself, are you really trying to push faster reps here, or are you looking to maintain a moderate pace that you can sustain? So for me, it was sustaining something that can be held for the 15 minutes. For you, you might be a weapon and just pumping them out. If you're that way inclined, go for it. So I'm no expert when it comes to wall walks, but definitely one thing that I have done that has significantly improved my ability has been trying to reduce the time I'm spending upside down. So what that means is taking fewer steps on your way through to the wall and fewer steps on the way back out. That way you're going to have less time under tension. When it comes to the box jump overs, definitely try and stay as low as possible. There's no reason to fully extend up the top. It's going to slow you down and fatigue you more. So by jumping and lifting the knees up high, one, you don't have to jump as high, you stay a lot lower, they're faster, and it's far more efficient. So that's my box jump advice. So, and last of all, probably my most important part is the pacing. I just wanted to reflect on my splits. So I got through 5 rounds in the end, but realistically, my split times are all over the shop. If I knew that I was only going to do 5 rounds, I would have been far better off just to try and aim very close to that 3-minute mark each round, and then hopefully on the last round I can just push. On that last round I hit a 2 minutes 11, which is almost a minute quicker than my previous rounds, which probably does say that I went out too easy. I'm going to have another crack at a redo, and I'm sure I can improve on that. And yeah, so just for yourselves, work out how many rounds you're going to do, how many rounds you think you're going to do, and then budget your round time accordingly. I hope you guys got something out of that video. I hope you learnt from my mistakes. I hope you can strategize your pacing a lot better, and hopefully you got some useful tips. Are you guys aiming to get into the top 10th percentile? If you are, check out one of these videos. It's somewhere up here. Thanks again, guys. Give us a like. Until next time, take care.
I punch my card, I know the card.